Okay, so I have this tendency of me needing to be liked by everybody. And I've been having this ever since high school. Ever since I started high school, since grade 8, when I was 13 years old, I've been having this tendency whereby I can't, move in life without people liking me. And what I mean by I can't move in life with people liking me, I mean that if I irritate someone or if I get someone angry, and this only happens with like in public, where there's some status that needs to be upheld. It could be in school, whereby I'm like I don't, I'm in school. I want everyone to like me in school. I don't want, people to hate me. I don't want to have issues with people, and I just want to be smooth with everybody. And that goal is a very impossible goal. Like that's the point. It's a very impossible goal. And let me explain you why it's impossible. It's impossible because you can't have everybody like you. You know, and if you want everybody to like you, this is what you're gonna have to do, and it's very mentally exhausting. What you have to do is you're gonna have to accommodate for every single person. If you're speaking with someone who's very stubborn, then you're gonna always need to be submitting to their needs. You're gonna be like, putting yourself second. You're gonna have to put that person first, and living life that way, it drains your mind. Like, it's mentally exhausting, and living life that way is not how you should be living at all, bro. And my story is, when I was in school, and even right now in like the present, I have this thing of me whereby I always make people, I try not to agitate anyone or to irritate anybody. And the ways I do that is, let me give you a very solid example. For example, my job, at like my actual job that I have, is I have to like hand out, parts to people. And sometimes you're going to get into altercations because of either pressure, or, yeah, you just have to assert dominance and assertiveness and be like, you have to get things organized. You have to open your mouth and you have to tell people, bro, stand in a line. You stand behind this person. I'm going to serve this guy first because he came before the other guy. Like if someone's already in line and you're serving that person, and someone just jumps in the queue and like they ask you the questions and they be like, serve me first. I, what I need to do in those kind of situations is I need to be like, yo, bro, this guy was for here first. I need you to stand behind him. Let me help him first, and then I'll help you when I'm done with him. And you know, the way my mind sees it is, if I do that, my mind will be like, yo, bro, you're doing the wrong thing, bro. You're hurting this the person who came and asked, like, the person who barged in the line and asked me to serve him first. You know, if I have to tell the person to stand in the back of the queue, my mind will be like, okay, now you're enemies with this guy because you told him to stand behind the queue. Even if you're like in the at the store, me personally at the store, I'm buying something and the shopkeeper gives me my change and the change incorrect, I'll be like, yo, bro, if I tell this guy that, like, bro, you're shorting change, I need to get X amount of money, you only gave me Y amount of money, so where's my X? And he's what's going through my mind is, I'm going to be like, okay, now whenever I interact with this guy, he's going to be like, and he's my enemy, he doesn't like me anymore because he knows I'm pushy, he knows I like asking back for my change if it's incorrect, he knows that I like, I like getting things which actually belong to me back to me. He knows that I'm not going to be quiet. And that's what relates to this good boy mentality, whereby you always try to accommodate and you try not to agitate anyone. You try to serve everybody, and if you try to serve everybody, then you're gonna just be hurting yourself at the end of the day. You can't make everyone happy, and you just need to accept that, and you don't need to go and be a whole bastard out there and be a what do you call them, be a Karen towards people. All you need to do is know that, hey, I'm a person, I can do as much as I need to do. And if I need to tell you something, I'm going to tell you something. If I have to tell you the truth, if I have to be real with you, well, with the work example I gave you guys just now, if I have to be like, yo, bro, I have a job here to do, I have to serve whoever comes towards me first. If you jump into the line, I'm going to send you back to the line because it's not how it works. My mind sees that as a threat, bro. Like, I can't, and it's a goal that I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to remove it. But in the current, like, when I'm currently out there doing my thing, that's how my mind sees it. It can't handle that at all, bro. It can't handle being, you know, straight or being direct with the person. I feel like I'm making enemies with this person, and that's just how it is. Like, that's just low key how it is. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Sayonara, and catch you in the next one.